Stranger Things. I'm excited about this series. I was captivated from the very beginning, and I think we can expect great things. I am the Ranting Usher, and in this video, I'll be taking a look at the critically acclaimed first season of Stranger Things. Let me talk you to your seat.
Set in the 80s in Hawkins, Indiana, Stranger Things, written and directed by the Duffer Brothers, is a character-driven adventure story involving paranormal forces, corrupt government officials, and the struggles that arise while maintaining relationships, all of which revolve around a missing child. The series opens at the Wheeler household, where friends Mike Wheeler, Dustin Henderson, Lucas Sinclair, and Will Byers are obsessed with the fantasy role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons. They play for 10 hours. 10 hours! I digress. Those of you who were not born in the 80s, take a good look. Dungeons & Dragons was social media before social media existed. The rules and fantasy elements associated with the game are what bind these kids together. The elements are woven into the storyline, which, I suppose, might make it difficult for someone who has never played the game before to get some of the references. Even if you haven't played, they are not that complex. You can still follow what's going on.
The loyalty in this group and the lengths they'll go to for one another really makes me feel nostalgic for my childhood friends. I admire these kids for their chemistry and great acting skills.
While playing Dungeons & Dragons, clever foreshadowing is executed when Will Byers is attacked by a Demogorgon. The game ends before he can cast a fireball. Will is later abducted by an alien presence lurking in the shadows of a forest near Hawkins' laboratory, setting the plot in motion. The alien is so ill-defined that viewers want to know what this thing is and if Will is alright. Will's mother, Joyce Byers, played by Winona Ryder, becomes frantic and is on the verge of breaking down. I must admit I have a bias. I love Winona Ryder. I think she's a gifted actress. She may be overacting a little bit in Stranger Things, but I think it works. What mother wouldn't freak out if her child was missing? Joyce's faith never wavers. She becomes convinced that Will is trapped in an astral plane and communicating with her through the electricity. She even decorates her home with Christmas lights. The lights flicker. Everyone, including Will's brother, Jonathan, thinks she is crazy. The series reinforces a theme many sci-fi horror mysteries before it have overutilized. It's practically become a bylaw. Always listen to the crazy person. Indulge in their tall tales. They know what they're talking about. What series would be complete without a subplot? I'm referring to Jonathan Byers, Nancy Wheeler, and Steve Harrington. Sound like a love triangle? Well, yes and no. What we have is a subplot that's trying to be a love triangle. It has potential to be interesting, albeit stereotypical, but so far it is merely underdeveloped and drawn out. Jealousy adds fuel to the fire in at least 3 episodes. I want to talk about 11. She's the girl Mike and his friends find in the woods while searching for Will. She was taken from her family as a little girl and locked in an insane asylum. 11, or L, is by far the most intriguing character in the series. She contributes a mystical quality that draws viewers in. She is gifted with the ability to move things with her mind. Her telekinesis is amazing. Another quality I like about her is that she can travel through different dimensions. The writing, directing, and editing are so well crafted, I would say they are on par with the X-Files. Elle is mysterious. She doesn't talk much. We don't really get inside her head except when she's reaching through space and time. There's no telling exactly what she will do next. Elle does have a big heart. She is totally devoted to friendship, and that endears us to her.
There are a lot of cross-cutting flashbacks used to develop both Elle's character and Deputy Hopper. They are absolutely necessary for that reason. However, the only thing I'll criticize about the series is that the technique may be used a bit too frequently. They can be distracting as well as confusing.
The last thing I'll go over is how well Stranger Things captures the era that the show takes place in. The Duffer Brothers really made me feel like I was revisiting the 80s. They made the atmosphere seem absolutely authentic. There were a lot of throwbacks and references to 80s movies as well. I enjoyed these little touches of nostalgia. I appreciate that they were subtle and thrown in occasionally throughout the series. If they were emphasized more than they already are, they probably would have distracted from the storyline, and we would have ended up with an out-of-control 80s montage.
Do you agree with my review? What do you think about Stranger Things? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd really like to hear from you. I want to give a shout out to my Facebook friends who recommended this series. Thank you so much. I am so excited to see what Season 2 has to offer. To all of you who are watching this video, I really appreciate it. I am the Ranting Usher. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click like, share, subscribe for more videos. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.